Guys, it has been a minute since I have been able to talk capsule wardrobe, happy fun times with you. And let's just throw it out there. That's primarily because of Midwest weather. I have really been trying to work on developing a spring capsule. That's been kind of hard because it has not really been spring here. In April, we had 2 snowstorms. And up until literally yesterday, it was solidly in like the 50-degree range, which I would not really qualify as spring. That's still kind of chilly. And yeah, so basically I've been fighting with how to figure out this transitional wardrobe business. And it's a thing every year. I've lived in the Midwest my whole life. I don't know why, like I don't know how this works by now, but I think you especially notice it when you're like trying to cultivate a smaller section of clothes around weather that is insane. So here we are, we're halfway through May. It is only just now hitting like high 60s, low 70s, and I feel like it's spring now, so I feel like I can share this video with you and we can have some chats about my kind of transitional capsule wardrobe planning life. I learned a whole heck of a lot when it comes to the process of curating my closet. And one of the things that I figured out is that I needed to kind of come up with like a mantra of like adjectives that I want my clothing to reflect. And once I did that, it made it so much easier to weed things out and purge things, as well as it makes it easier for shopping for me to kind of figure out like, who do I want to be like, and what do I want my clothing to say about me? And how do I want my clothing to like act in my closet? So the descriptive words that I came up with, the first one was like effortless, which applies to both how the clothing looks and functionality. I have always wanted to just look like chill and easy and like relaxed and cool and just like I'm not trying too hard. There have been a lot of clothes that I've tried on over the years that's just like, I can't wear that because it looks like I'm really trying to look like a certain vibe. And I just want to look like I'm not trying with my clothes, which sounds maybe bad. Like I just want to look like I rolled out of bed, and that's not it. I just want to look like I didn't have to put a lot of thought into putting myself together, and like I just walked out of the house like this and look how cool she is. Like that's the vibe that I want to give off. And when I went through like my Pinterest boards, like those are kind of the things that I tend to gravitate towards, is like she just threw on that jacket with her jeans and her t-shirt and she looks so awesome. Or she just threw on that sweater with that gray tank top and it looks great. And you know, things like that that just, yeah, I think you get the vibe. And also thinking about effortless in the sense of functionality, I found that a lot of the clothes that I've ended up purging out of my wardrobe have been because they aren't easy to wear. Like I can only wear this dress with one specific bra, or I can only wear this if I wear Spanx underneath it, or I can only wear this with a tank top under it, or, you know, this requires, you know, you to wear something over the top of it. Like any article of clothing I found that requires additional articles of clothing in order to make them like wearable, I just want gone out of my life. That's been really helpful as I've gone shopping too. Like I've tried on dresses that I've really, really loved and I'm like, you know what, but I would have to wear a strapless bra with that. And the chances of me choosing to wear a strapless bra with that dress are basically zero, so I'm not gonna buy it. And it's ended up working out really well to think of that framework in mind. The other thing that's really important to me is comfort. I have just come to a point in my life where if it is not cozy, if it is not comfortable, if it is tight, if it is scratchy, if it is, you know, needing to be shifty, like I don't want to wear it. I just don't. So again, I've ended up purging quite a few items out of my closet that I've discovered is like, this just isn't comfortable for me to wear. Like I just don't feel good in it. And yeah, if I look at everything like, you know, oh, well, I love this pair of pants, but it's a little too tight. Like, no, then just don't buy it. Find a pair of pants that is comfy. And the last thing that I want my clothes to reflect are like unique little touches, whether that's like a statement necklace with a, you know, easy, relaxed outfit, or whether that's a cool jacket with intricate seaming. I will tend to like items that look like nobody else has them, but also I gravitate towards like gray t-shirts and plain high-waisted jeans. And so I really like the idea of taking those simple basics that I really love and get a lot of wear out of and pairing them with just like little touches of uniqueness that make me stand out and make me special. So keeping that whole vibe in mind was really helpful in going through kind of my winter purge of clothing, and also was helpful in kind of narrowing down my color scheme. I don't know if you remember from my last capsule wardrobe planning video, I was discussing how I had this color scheme divided and I had a few like random outlier colors that it's like I only have like one item of this, or maybe it just doesn't really feel like it fits the season of winter. And once I kind of kept that in mind, I did end up moving around a couple pieces. Like there are some like light pink things and I ended up moving to spring. And that one coral jacket that I was debating about whether or not I should keep because it's literally the only coral thing I own, I ended up getting rid of it. And so that all in mind, I ended up being able to really narrow my color scheme, which I'll put on the screen right now. And I love just looking at this because I like that I have my base of my neutrals, but also within the colors that I have like the whole Roy G. Biv, represented, but it's all like me. So I don't have like a red in my wardrobe. I have kind of a maroon. I don't have this bright yellow. I have a golden yellow. I have navies. I have kind of a mauvey purple and a plum and kind of an olive green instead of a true green. And I love looking at that and seeing how I like to represent color in my life. And it's not like, eclectic, whimsical, splashy color, but it's more like jewel tones, muted colors, kind of just unique takes on a classic color, and that really feels like me. In going through my last capsule wardrobe video, it was really apparent to me too, almost all of the pieces that I listed as like, oh, these are the pieces I'm kind of unsure about, like they might be maybes. I ended up getting rid of almost all of those, and I realized that if I have a doubt about something, it's for a good reason. And taking the true Marie Kondo concept of, does this spark joy? Like if it doesn't instantly spark joy in me, chances are I should probably eliminate it from my life. When it came to making purchases for my winter capsule that were very winter specific, I did pretty good at sticking to my 1 in, 1 out rule. The exceptions were a couple things like sweaters. I ended up purchasing 3 sweaters and only getting rid of 2, but the sweaters that I got, I know I'll get a really long life out of, so I don't feel all that bad about. And with cardigans, I got rid of 3 cardigans, bought 3 cardigans, so all of them were direct replacements. So I feel really good too that the pieces that I'm purchasing were to fill a hole that, the other cardigans, I wasn't wearing them, and so these cardigans I will. And so things like that, I think I did a really good job of kind of sticking to what are the core needs of my wardrobe and what items will be able to fill those needs. So how does any of this apply to spring, you may ask? That's a great question, and I'm still kind of in the process of figuring that out because it has been so stinking cold that I'm only just now not wearing winter clothes. So yeah, I'm trying to figure out like what are those transitional pieces in my wardrobe and the things that I can carry into summer, and things that are very applicable like right now when we're in that like 60 to 70 degree weather. So I'm looking at like lighter knits or 3/4 sleeve tops or things that, would be more applicable to wear now. And I'm trying to make an analysis of what am I actually wearing. I kind of addressed this in my last video too, but I'm in a weird spot where my job doesn't require me to look nice for work. So I'm finding that some of the pieces that I might have worn a lot, a couple years ago in my job, I'm not obviously wearing now. And so I'm trying to figure out like what pieces am I actually gonna still need and keep out of the pieces that I had. So again, we're in a very flux situation where I don't like have a capsule. I'm just trying to work out and build what I want my wardrobe to be and what pieces I need to keep and what pieces I need to purge. Something I'm working on doing pretty actively right now too is sort of pre-purging my summer wardrobe. And that is because I'm going on a pretty major summer trip to Brazil, teaching at an English camp this summer. So I'm kind of trying to figure out pretty quickly, like, all right, what pieces am I gonna need for this trip? Because it's the first week of July. So I basically have a month and a couple weeks to kind of get that nailed down. Like if I need to buy anything, I need to be working on buying it pretty quickly. So trying to work on that too, and as this transition into spring happens, figuring out like pre-planning summer. So again, weird transitional phase where it's really cold now. I'm thinking about spring, but I'm also starting to look ahead to summer, and it's a lot. It's a lot, guys. Part of that pre-planning into summer came with a hefty dress purge. I have not even looked at my dresses in my closet probably since August. I just really don't wear dresses in the winter because it's freezing here, and who wants to be dealing with tights and a dress and, again, effortless, you know, relaxed, casual vibes that we're shooting for, and tights are a struggle bus that I am unwilling to go through. So I think I got rid of 4 formal dresses, 3 kind of more smart work dresses, and 2 casual dresses. And I just, that whole side of my closet, I just feel like so much better about. If you want me to make a separate video about purging my dresses and what dresses I still have, I would kind of like to do that. Because I still have all the dresses I purged like laying on my bed, which is a problem, but I can definitely film that and kind of go through that analysis process with you if that's something that you're interested in. I also have like 6 or 7 maybe dresses that are sort of on the back burner, and I know earlier in this video I said, like, if you have doubts, if you think it's a maybe dress, like, just get rid of it, but some of them might be good dresses to wear to Brazil, so I'm thinking of that in particular, but also looking kind of as I shop at other things that might work better, and if I find something better to replace it with, we're gonna do a 1 in 1 out scenario. But we're just kind of like, I really like this dress, but we're just gonna think about it. If I don't end up wearing it within the next couple months, like, we will purge it out. Something to remember if you are going through this type of capsule wardrobe process and purging your closet is that you're gonna have some wins and you're gonna have some losses. A definite win for me was finding a replacement denim jacket. The denim jacket that I had, I bought, gosh, maybe 8 years ago. It's a really great jacket. It's a silver jeans jacket. It's great quality. It's a great jacket, but I found that I was just never wearing it, partially because I think of the wash of the denim. It's a little bit darker, and I felt like it wasn't really working with the things I was trying to pair with, and the pockets were very Western style pockets, and I just found that that was not the vibe that I was trying to go for, and it just didn't really go with anything else in my closet. So I ended up replacing it with this universal thread for Target denim jacket, and I really like this denim jacket. First off, the light wash I think is just really nice. I think it'll go with a pair of dark jeans if I wanted to wear dark jeans with it, which I think was part of my problem, is most of my jeans are dark denim, and so a dark denim jacket obviously you can't wear with that unless you want to be playing a Britney Spears moment. But anyway, but what I like about this jacket is kind of got a subtle pattern to it in a way, but it's more of like a texture, and I think that that's just really unique and different. I like that the buttons are plain, the pockets are plain, but it does have really cool pleated seaming on the front, so it sort of fulfills all of the boxes that I wanted it to check off. It's simpler, it will go with more, but also has those unique touches that I like, and I feel like, you know, in ticking off the boxes of the vibe that I want my wardrobe to be, this denim jacket just fits everything. And as far as a little bit of a oops goof that I might have made, I have had this one black and white striped jumpsuit in my closet since last year. I've been trying to figure out a way to make it work, but it's a difficult bra situation, and I can't really wear it without a bra, and with a bra it's kind of a struggle in the back because the back is lower. It also doesn't have pockets, but I like the pattern of it and I like the cut of it, and it's flattering on me, so I've been trying to figure out a way to make it work. And meanwhile, I knew that leading into summer, I was gonna need a couple additional, like, just really casual, easy to throw on summery dresses. I have like one, and I knew that I wanted at least one more. So I picked up this black and white one from Target. And I don't know if you noticed that when you hold these two items up side by side, that they are basically the same item. The print is exactly the same. Like, I just gravitate towards black and white, apparently. And yeah, so essentially, I need to get rid of one of these. I'm trying to figure out which one to get rid of. I don't think either of them are totally perfect, so I might get rid of both of them and then find something else that is the similar vibe, but is just more functional and practical and isn't identical to something else in my closet. So, you know, you win some, you lose some, but overall I feel like I shop decently smart, and this was just one of those scenarios that I kind of failed. So that's kind of where I'm at in this whole capsule wardrobe planning business, guys. I'm definitely in an in-between phase, which kind of is just what spring is. I think it's that in-between phase between winter and summer, so I'm right there with it. We're figuring it out slowly but surely. But yeah, if you have any questions for me, please definitely ask them in the comments below. If you want to see my little dress purge and sort of the dresses that I'm questioning, the dresses that I'm keeping, things that I think I still need, if you want to see, yeah, the whole video dedicated to dresses, please let me know. I'd also be interested if you wanted to go on just a little wardrobe tour with me. That'd be cool. Additionally, I am trying to sell quite a few of my clothes that I'm purging on Poshmark. If you'd like some of them, my link's below. You can definitely check some of them out. I have a whole range of sizes. You'll probably find something that'll work for you. So you want to buy some clothes off of me? That's a thing. Thank you as always for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you again in the next one. Bye.